What happened to Noah? What was the reason for his departure? Why did he leave? CBS, if you'd like to let us know, don't just say he left. Don't give us a reason why he left. You just said he left. Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who this be, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So, we're talking about Love Island Season 2 USA Episode 25. Let's just get right into this video. Anyway, this episode was very much boring. I'm literally so tired. I'm tired of the crumbs of Jaleb content that we're getting. I'm tired of the over-analyzation of every little thing people does. I'm just tired. Like, this whole point of the episode was just a bunch of talks. The way that we didn't even get the first look until 5 p.m. Not acceptable. The way they said there was going to be a recoupling tonight, and then they changed it to just chats, and then they just showed us Jaleb recoupling. Unacceptable. The way that they're having new girls come in, literally a week left, a week and some in the game left, and you're having new people come in. For what purpose? What purpose? Like, you're just setting them up for failure. So, in this episode, we have Johnny and Sally speaking. He's on the rocks. Johnny and Sally they're on the rocks. I basically called it. I basically said she's very too emotionally invested with Johnny, that, she's going to tell him how she feels, and he has to work harder to regain her trust, but I don't think she's going to pick Benny. She's going to pick Johnny. So we have that. We have Connor giving Moira a curveball, saying he really likes Mackenzie. He was going to give Mackenzie a second chance, and he wants to still be friends. To Moira's dismay, she's just wondering what's wrong. And it's just all coming to light because Moira asked in the last episode, what do these guys see in her? Because it seems like almost every guy that Moira's been with, except for James, has been with her, and then they just I don't want to be with Moira anymore. So, and then she would have picked Noah, but then Noah already told Kirsten that he wasn't feeling Moira. So Moira has 3 options: either to pick Bennett. She talked to Bennett. Bennett actually likes her, but he also likes Kirsten. Calvin came back, he didn't just forgot about Moira a week ago, and now he's coming back to be like, oh, Moira, you can pick me for the recoupling. And then Connor comes back and oh, well, we can be a friendship couple. Dude, if you want to go back to Mackenzie, just go home and go find Mackenzie. What's the point of having a friendship couple? It's not a friend island. This is Love Island. Even though you might be top 3 at this point, because there's only Jaleb being the only stable couple, but you guys are not going to win the game. So he's oh, we can be a friendship couple. So Moira has to choose between Bennett, Connor, or Calvin. 3 guys. Then we have the way that Carrington fumbled the bag. It's the way that the guys are trying to help him with Laurel and trying to make sure that he knows stuff about basic things about Laurel, and he fumbled the bag. He does not know not one thing about Laurel correctly. He was what's your eye color, how many siblings, all that stuff. What's your favorite color? He did not know, and Laurel know everything about him. So that's just the tweet coming to life. Then Moira starts to stir the pot and was oh, the tweet about you and Calvin, I was so happy about it. I'm Moira, what are you doing? So she stirs the pot. Laurel actually talks to Calvin, and then now Carrington and Laurel had some little riff, and then now Laurel is kind of contemplating whether to choose Carrington or Calvin. Laurel you know, if you pick Calvin, you're just out. You're done. Your only shot to even being second place or third place in this game is if you pick Carrington. Carrington really fumbled the bag. He knew he had spent over a week with Laurel, and he does not know what her eye color is. He said brunette. This episode was very boring, very short. We get crumbs of Jaleb content, and if it wasn't for that little recoupling speech that Justine gave to Caleb, we wouldn't have nothing. They know that Jaleb is the stable couple there. Everybody is like, we have 1 week left, a week and some left in this show, in this game, and there's only one stable couple. One. That's sad. Last year there was at least 3 or 4 stable couples. Now this year there's only one, and then a lot of messy things going on. Last night people were over analyzing Caleb's, body language towards Justine. You gotta understand, not everyone is animated. After Justine's speech, he smiled, and then when they went to sit down, he was smiling at her. There's really no more to the story, more digging deeper for anything. Just let them be happy, let them do what they do. You already know that Justine and Caleb are number one. There's really no need to be discussing body language or what's going on. That's it. Other than that, like I said, the only big thing is who's Moira's going to choose. Moira has a choice between Bennett, Connor, or Calvin. That's basically it. Kirsten, she has a choice between Calvin and Bennett, but Bennett was the only one who made her overly happy, smitten. She really likes Bennett, so if Moira chooses Bennett, then that's going to be like messy. But if Moira chooses like Connor or Calvin, okay. Now, that's really basically it. That's Moira's decision basically sets it up for everybody else's decision. Because if Moira picks Bennett, then Kirsten picks Calvin. And then Laura has to stay with Carrington. And Connor just goes home. Now, if Moira picks any other people, it's going to be, we already know what's going to happen. Hopefully they come correct tonight with more Jaleb content and more good stuff. I already know we're not going to get a lot of Jaleb content because these girls are going to come into the villa. They're going to shake things up. I don't know how much they're going to shake anything up, because what damage can they do right now? And other than that, that was the episode. The episode was just like, you could have just gave me a recap of this. We don't know what happened to Noah. Why did he leave? What was the reason for his departure? But they just said he left. Like, something serious happened. And it seems like the recoupling was refilmed, because the amount of production that comes in for the recoupling, you don't even know. You think they just, we're going to do recoupling, let's just do it by ourselves. No, you know there's so much production right behind these cameras. Right behind them. They give them the order of how to go into the recoupling, where to sit, all that extra stuff. The production was behind all of that. So they probably refilmed this, and the recoupling is very long to film. It's probably like an hour or 2 of them standing up there. So if they had to refilm it again, they're very tired. But anyway, if you guys like this video, comment down below. Let me know your comments, thoughts, and concerns. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.